Hello everybody and welcome to a Fight and Fit workout. What we're going to do today is we're going to focus on running. So we're going to warm up pre-run first. It's going to take about 10 minutes, and then when you go for your run, before you run, just press pause, come back, and after you run, press play again. We'll do the cool down together. So this is going to be a warm up and cool down for anybody who needs to warm up and doesn't know how, and for somebody who maybe keeps getting injured on the runs or starting to feel a little bit tweaky after runs. This workout is 100% going to help. All right, so let's get right in. Let's get started with some toe touches, all right? 45 seconds on each exercise. Stand up nice and tall, and we start reaching down. Nice dynamic stretches, just to get nice and warmed up. Up and down, as low as you can go. If you can't get there all the way, hands on your legs or your shins. Reach down as low as you can, maybe a few pulses. Standing back up, squeeze your butt. Reaching down, we'll start holding a little bit longer, shifting the hips from side to side. If it's feeling good, stay with it. Coming back up, back down, nice and deep. Starting to challenge the range of motion that you're working with as you go. Big reach down. Are you getting a little bit deeper now? Grab onto the legs, pull yourself in. Back up, really priming those hamstrings. Lose a lot of hamstrings when we're running. And coming back up. Wide leg now, so we're going to stand nice and wide. Reaching down into the middle, over to the side, weight onto the left leg. Shifting the weight over, weight onto the right, back into the middle, up. Reaching through the legs this time, reach the waist through. Hold it. How far forward can you reach? If you're struggling, you can bend your knees here a little bit. Maybe hold on to the ground. Try and straighten. Bend and straighten. On over to the left. Back over to the right. And again, just switching. Switching, staying low. 10 seconds, nearly there. Reaching through the middle and very gently coming back up. All right, a little calf saw next. So toe up, reach down, back up. Trying to saw that big toe. Saw. Keep that toe up. Don't let the toe point down towards the ground. Keep it up. You can hold on to it if you like, and just lean in with the chest and the belly if you can manage. Hold it. Pull that toe up even more. Really start activating the calf now. Back up to standing. And even deeper now this time. How far can you go? Be gentle. And again, leaning in, leaning out. Saw that toe off. Reach. Take it back up. And we switch sides. Opposite foot. Don't be surprised if one side is tighter than the other. Saw off. Toe reaching past the foot. If you're up here, that's fine. Just make sure that ankle again isn't dumping out on you. And so again, if you want to hold on or hold on to the leg, hold on to whatever you can. Fold in, press, reach and hold. And that's just lovely, isn't it? We're getting ready for a run. Excited. Stretch. 15 seconds. Hold it. Grab on, lean in. Flex. Hold it. And take it back up. All right, nice one. Really, really important that we hit the quads. Grab your laces, hold onto a wall, and pull your knee back. If you haven't got a wall, if you're standing out in the middle of nowhere, you can lie down and you can do this from your side. But the key here is that you're getting your knee behind your hip. Try and keep your tummy tight as your abs are working, your butt's tight. And start tipping forward, kicking through your hand a little bit. Take it back down and get it back up again. Take it back down, get it back up again, and again leaning forward. Bring the knees together, pull it back. The knees together, pull it back. When we're striding, that knee is going to be going behind the body as we stride. It's important the quad gets loose enough to do so. Again, we hold on to the wall because we don't want to be focused on balance. We want to be focused on being able to hit that quad. Breathing in as we go. Knee behind the body, abs tight. Set it back down. Shake it out. Get it back up. So heel into the center of your bum with this one. So your foot's not out to the side if you can. Get that heel right in. Your ankle lined up neutral. Same way as you're going to be hitting the floor. Take it back down. And back up. Nice dynamic movement from the quad. Take it up. Last one. Hold, kick into the foot. or kick your foot into your hand, and relax. Lovely. Now, next one, hip flexor stretch onto one knee, and what we're looking to do is get your hip to your heel, or thereabouts, as far forward as you can, without loading up into the chest. And so again, leaning into that hip flexor, squeezing your butt. You can sit back, leaning in, making sure that you're feeling it here and not necessarily just weighting up the front leg. Coming back, you can even sit all the way back if you like, and roll forward, point that toe away, leaning in. Even try moving that back heel. Start feeling that hip start to activate. And you can sit in any of these positions for as long as you like. Pause the video, or you know, even if I'm doing one thing and you're feeling good, you're stuck where you're at, stay there. Do what feels good. And switch, opposite side. So again, same shape. Leaning forward, trying to get that hip forward. Starting to feel it here in the hip, not necessarily down the quad. You're feeling it in the quad, just a little bit tight in your quad. Trying to get this front butt to your heel, ribs down, abs tight. Using your glute to pull on the hip flexor. You tighten your glute, you'll feel that stretch in the front. Really sinking in as much as you can. You can sit all the way back if you like. Sit forward again, just getting dynamic with it, and again, start rolling that heel. Find that stiff point for you, wherever that is. Again, moving, flexing in, lengthening out. Excellent work. And taking it back up. Lovely. All right, next one, a lateral leg raise. So standing against the wall and lift. Lift. Out to the side. And so you'll feel this on the groin. Lift. We're trying to activate the muscles that are inside between the legs. So again, lift. Lift. Pick a side. Other side. Be gentle. This tissue can be really, really tender because it's not really used too often. And again, we're trying to get it good and strong. Lift. Lift. Alternate. Excellent work, everybody. And hip circles, so nice and big now. So standing good and wide, hip circles, really moving forward. When you sit that butt back, feel your hamstrings light up, out to the side, feel it pressing in here on the inside of the thigh. We're coming forward, we're starting to stretch the hips. Be careful you're not dumping all the weight in your back. You come around the other way, starting to feel on the other side of the leg. Back into the hamstrings and around the other way. You can go as fast or as slow as you like, but just making sure that you're trying to touch all those points. So inside of the thighs, hamstrings, coming forward, keep your butt tight so you're not putting the pressure on your back. Stretch the hips. Opposite direction. 3, 2, and again, I really like the use of the wall for support, so if you have one, it's great. Up and around. It means that you're not focused on balance. It means that you're focusing on mobilizing the legs and hitting the muscles. You can do these with your legs straight. Again, the key is that you're feeling it in the soft tissue. So if you're just struggling for strength to lift your leg, you're shortening that knee and making your life a little bit easier. You can go both directions, go back, around, whatever feels good for you. And again, trying to straighten that leg up, open and around. 10 seconds, nearly there. Great fun. 3, 2, and we change legs. And again, hold on to something. Up, open, and around. Up, open, and around. Feeling that mainly here, top and inside of the leg. Maybe even feeling your glutes start to activate as we come around that corner. Again, you can do nice full leg swings if you feel those muscles that we're talking about starting to warm up. Lean onto the wall. Again, if that's too much, bend the knee. Open, nice and long through the groin. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and we're going to, again, you can use a wall here. Get your back to the wall. Primal squat, good and wide. Start pressing the knees to the outside, starting to load the knees forward over your toes, trying to warm up your ankles and your shins. Even feeling like you're actively pulling your toe up towards your shin. Feel the switching on that tibialis. And we're leaning in. we're getting low again. If you're leaning against the wall, that's cool. If you want to hold on to something out in front and lean back, just stick it down low. Get groovy. Start moving. Be careful if you've got knee pain, but starting to roll them knees to the inside, pushing them out, swaying side to side. Again, it's all about challenging yourself. 3, 2, and take it up. We'll do some calf raises. Up and squeeze. Now we're going to spend a long time at the top. You come up, you squeeze, you hold, come back down. Come up, squeeze, hold. If you come down to the bottom, you can even pull your toes up, trying to activate the shin muscles again. Up and squeeze, roll back, and pull, take it up, push, pull, push, pull, up and squeeze, hold it. Hold it. Now making sure you're not just pushing through your toes, but you're actually squeezing your calves here. Squeeze, squeeze. Lovely. And we're going to do a little bit of jumping now, focusing on landing soft. So crease the hips, landing soft. Bit of explosiveness before you get started. And again, no heavy landings. If you're struggling to land soft, just do lats. But remember that for when you're running, that if you struggle to land soft, there's going to be a lot of impact. So maybe slowing down your running cadence so you can catch your body weight and land nice and soft. And just practicing right now what that running and landing soft feels like on the calves. All right, no impact. And that's time. All right, guys, get out there, enjoy your run, and I'll see you back here in either 20 minutes or an hour, depending on how far you're going. All right, good luck. All right, guys, welcome back. Fair play to you on your run. I'm sure you did amazing. Let's stretch out now. So we're going to do some nice, long, static stretching now. The muscle's really warm. It's really pliable. Let's make the most of it. Not only can we stop you from being super sore tomorrow, or at least prevent the kind of soreness from setting in and prevent injuries, but also we can hopefully improve your flexibility long term as well. All right, so we're going to start off same way as we started, reaching down, touching toes, 60 seconds down here. And I mean, some gentle movement here is fine too. Some elephant walk style movements are just straightening, bending, extending. Maybe some forward fold style action happening. Pulling your belly into your thighs. Lifting up the hips, but we're pretty static. You'll find you're a lot more flexible now. With all that blood pumping through your system now. Literally warmed up all that heat. 15 seconds. Muscles are like blue tack. When they're warm, they're pliable. When they're cold, very easy to tear. Belly into thighs. Belly into thighs. Or maybe you're nowhere close. That's fine too. Alright, we're coming up nice and slow. And again, we've got another minute now. We're going to go really wide. Even wider maybe than you did at the beginning. Take it down. And hold. How low can you go? Again, if you're holding on to your legs, that's fine. If you're nowhere close to here, that's fine too. Just holding. Can you go wide at your legs? Don't rip your groin now. Be careful. Work within your own ability. Again, try and draw that belly in towards your thighs. Maybe shifting over to one leg. Holding. Back on over to the other leg. Holding. Back into the center. Shifting your weight forward. Pushing the hips back. And relax. Walk it down. Take it down with control. We'll do a little calf saw, just sitting onto one foot. Pull your toe in. Reach forward. Just hang out here. Something to pay attention to is your foot alignment. So is your foot flexed in any particular, is it everted, is it inverted? Try and get it neutral. Because again, that's going to affect all the alignment up the leg as well. So if you're everted or inverted, you're only going to be working one side of the calf really. So try and stay neutral if you can. 30 more seconds, pull that toe in. Keep the knee as straight as you can. And so again, making sure the ankle flex, or the ankle is flexed, is key for the calves here. Reaching forward. Easy work. Guys, if you got a PB on your run, comment below, let us know. And switch. Another thing that you can do with this workout, alright, a little bit late now, but if you want to run for 5 minutes before you even do the warm stage, you'll be even warmer and more pliable, which I'm sure you feel now. So next time you go for a run, you think about doing this workout, maybe go for a quick 5-10 minute run, include it in your distance if you're really pushed for the fitness. Run for 5-10 minutes, jog for 5-10 minutes, make sure you're warm, show up to the session, and then again you'll get even more out of your warm up. Obviously the key is to show up warm, not fatigued, so be careful. Obviously running's all about pacing yourself. Leaning forward, pulling in with that toe, and again if you're not making contact with the foot and you can't make sure it's pulled in with your hand, making sure you're using the muscles here in your ankle. Pull in, lean forward, reach towards it. Can you touch your toe? Now you can do this stretch from standing or from lying down. I'm going to do it lying down this time. Grab one. Pull that knee back. And again, making sure that the knee's behind the body. The glutes are tight, the abs are tight. And maybe even again, putting a little bit of pressure, kicking your foot into your hand. Get that knee back. Come on, a little bit deeper now. Really work. Try and use your upper body to get some good positioning so you can get even more pull on the leg. Nearly there. 10 more seconds. Good pull now. Come on, release them quads. Again, making sure your heel's in the center of your bum, your ankle's not twisted in any which direction. That'll affect the quad and which side you're pulling from. Trying to pull it from neutral. And switch. And so again, heel into the center of your bum. Another way you could do this exercise if you like would be hip flexor style and then reaching back. Going this way, and we're getting into the quad here as opposed to the hip flexion because we're grabbing that foot, keeping your heel to your bum, ribs down, lean back, try and get tall. Got some big stretching going on here. Another way to do it, obviously just be mindful if you're doing it on concrete. Be careful you're not flaring your rib cage up and so you're moving into your back. Keep your ribs down. And if you're pulling back with your shoulders, you're pulling back, but you're keeping your abs tight. Again, trying to engage that glute. 10 seconds. Alright, and we're going to switch now. We're going to move into our hip flexor. So same shape I was just in, depending on what way you did it. And just sinking in. Nice big long hold. Spend some real time here. Point that toe away. Again, I find if you dip the heel to the inside with this one, feel it even more on the inside of the hip flexor, and so a little bit more difficult. Trying to sit right down, butt onto that heel, again rolling that back heel towards the inside. But again, neutral's fine too. Engage your back glute. So again, that back leg glute, once we switched on, happy to lengthen up the front. Alright, coming off nice and gentle, and we switch. Big step out in front, putting that back toe back. Again, rolling the heel to the inside if you like. See how it feels for you. It might feel great. It might feel not so great. So just, again, listen to your body. Work with what you got. Try to sit that front butt, your glute onto your heel. Again, back glute starting to switch on now, really engaging. Pull the hip into a bit of extension. Knees coming behind the body. Rolling that ankle in. See if that feels any better. See if it feels any worse. 25 seconds. Nearly there, last 5. And relax. Lovely. Okay, next up we're going to do a kickstand stretch. You're going to move one foot out to the side, hands onto the floor, and sit back. And so again, we'll feel that coming up the leg. Maybe try and roll your foot flat to the ground. It's a little bit more difficult to do. As again, sitting back, you feel that running up the whole way inside your leg. Be gentle with putting kind of any weird shear or twisty pressure on your knee. You obviously don't have to go that wide. Sitting back the ways, leaning, moving, reaching out towards the foot. Find out where's the best position for you. That feels pretty good for me. We're staying here another 20 seconds. Last 5, nearly there, sitting back a little bit more. 3, 2, and take the gas off. Nice and slow. We'll change legs out the other side. And so again, foot flat to the floor, sitting back. Feel the stretch on the inside of the thigh. Try to sit into the space. Make sure you're not sitting like I was with your heel around the inside. Nice and neutral. Makes life even harder. You'll be surprised if you're getting cramps in your back foot if you're sitting on it. 30 seconds, hang in there, and again, run all the way up the inside of the leg. Loving life, 20 seconds. A little more pressure as the muscles getting used to it and warming up. A little bit more pressure if you can manage it. If you can't, that's fine. 3, 2, come out nice and slow. And last one we're going to do, our primal squat. And so again, use a wall, get your back to the wall, hold on to something out in front if you have one. If you're running with a friend, just going to hold hands, lean back against each other. And so again, just leaning out from side to side, loading up the feet. Again, you can go as wide or as narrow as you're comfortable. Just swaying from side to side, pushing the knees out, holding, sitting tall as you can. Again, feeling that from knee to groin. So that groin is super, super important. Obviously, you can feel this in your low back, you can feel it in your ankles, feel it in your hips, all depending on where you're tight. Keeping the weight on the heels, trying to let the heels pop up. The heels are popping up. It's not the worst, but maybe try and get your back to the wall or hold on to something and get them down. Again, you can roll the legs towards the inside a little bit and relax. Alright guys, that's going to do us for today. I hope you enjoyed warming up and cooling down with me. Hopefully I'll see you on your next run and the majority of your runs in future until you maybe learn this routine yourself. Alright, thanks so much for watching guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching guys. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps us out and we'd greatly appreciate it. Again, if you enjoyed this video or got a PB, comment below. Let us know what you thought and we'll see you in the next one. As always guys, peace.